All right, so let's label your maps on the first page of your packet. Last unit, we studied ancient India and China, and those were very similar. So if you look at the bottom right map, that was the map that we just had for chapter 2. Same area up on the top left, except for, of course, now we are dividing it into the political units instead of the geographical areas that we did in chapter 2. All right, so let's label each of these. India is in the same location that it was in ancient times. Obviously, it was more on the western side and on the eastern side and not there in the Deccan Plateau, but that's all of India. And notice it goes all the way up through here, and all of this is India as well. All right, the island that is southeast of India is Sri Lanka. The little islands to the southwest of India are the Maldives. The country to the east of India and surrounded basically by India is Bangladesh. North of India is Nepal, and also the country of Bhutan. Mongolia is at the far north, north of China. And then we, of course, have China, which is the largest country in this region. And then we have Hong Kong, which is really part of China, but somewhat independent. We'll talk about that when we get there. So it's not technically an independent country, but I want you to know where it's located. And then we have North Korea and South Korea. Japan. And then moving south, we have the island of Taiwan. And then south of Taiwan, we have a group of islands called the Philippines. All right, going back over into the mainland, we have Laos, which is here, and it stretches down the peninsula. We have Myanmar, which is here, and it stretches down the peninsula. And then we have Thailand, which is this area here, and it actually goes all the way down, and this is part of Thailand as well. The map looks like it cuts it off, but it's just because the lines are really thick. Then along the coast here, we have Vietnam, and then in the middle, you have Cambodia. And then moving south here, this part and this part over here are Malaysia. And then this dot here at the end of the peninsula with Malaysia is Singapore. And then this tiny little country right here, which is surrounded by Malaysia, is Brunei. And then all of these islands, only half of this island, the gray, is not part of Indonesia. So this big island, the rest of this island, here, 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 all of these are Indonesia, except this half, just on the eastern half of this island, is East Timor, or it's also known as its Portuguese name of Timor-Leste. Those are the countries that you need to know for this region. There is a map game found on the day before, on the Canvas calendar on the day before the test that you can do to practice for this particular test.